Hi, this is EJ with EJ Star Tarot with a reading for the sign of Libra for March 2018. Libra, your overall energy is the Judgment card, okay? And this is the Angel of the Past. And with the Judgment card, this talks about awakening. Maybe you're blaming yourself of something. It's guilt. It's a renewal of memories, a decision, maybe even second chances for some of you. The angel of the past, sees you looking back, and before you finally move on, you're going to look back to see, what you've learned. You may need to forgive yourself or someone else of your past in order to move forward. And maybe you have reflecting on your past will help you resolve anything that you may have that's lingering in your mind and in your heart. This also is a card of spiritual service, okay? And it could be a sign connecting you with your angels, with your guardian angels. And definitely this is something that you need to learn from your past, okay? So let's get on with your reading. You start out really well with the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune, this talks about an angel of destiny, okay? This is fate, good luck. This is opportunities, changes, movement, wealth, improvement. This talks about something changing finally in your life in your favor, going in the right direction, okay? And that's what this talks about. And then you have the Empress with the Angel of Abundance. And the Empress talks about happiness, fertility, love, beauty, stability, generosity. So I feel like for you, you're moving into a direction where you're going to experience maybe even motherhood, or maybe you are starting to appreciate your mother. But I do see some of you going into motherhood, being happy, being very fertile, feeling beautiful and having the stability around you and being very generous. And with the Wheel of Fate, with the Wheel of Fortune there, having that fate, that opportunity and changes that are moving forward. This talks about movement, improvement. And I see that happening with the Angel of Abundance, because an Angel of Abundance doesn't mean just fertility, motherhood. It also talks about money. It talks about having wealth, okay? So I do see that happening for some of you. And then you have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands talks about recognition. It talks about progress, victory, and having the self-confidence to move forward, to move with the changes and having good opportunities and improvement. If you see the Wheel of Fortune is looking towards the Six of Wands, and it's saying victory is coming my way, the progress is moving, and I'm gaining my self-confidence to move forward. And I do see that. But I do see that you had the Nine of Swords, and with the Nine of Swords, you're stressed. This is anxiety. For some of you, have insomnia. For some of you, you're having nightmares of something, and maybe that's a loss of something. Maybe it's fearing not having enough, or not having a job, or not having the resources. That's what I'm seeing for some of you. For some of you, I feel like you're stressing that you're not going to be a mother. You're stressing about, or not, I don't want to say stressing, but I want to say maybe having anxiety about motherhood. And maybe you're having even nightmares that you're not going to be a good mother or become a mother. I do see this happening, but I wouldn't worry about it. You need to not worry. And then you have Justice, Angel of Integrity, right? And the Justice card talks about balance. It talks about morals. It talks about truth. It talks about fairness and decision, authority, and even talks about law. But I don't feel like it has to do with law for you, Libra, in this reading. For me, I see it working in your favor, that everything is going to balance out for you. Things are going to work out for you at your job. It's going to be fair at your job. There's going to be some decisions. The truth is going to come out. Whatever this may be, Libra, for you, you're going to get the recognition you need at your job. And that is what I'm getting. And then you have the Strength card here. This is a card of Angel of Courage, okay? And you do have the courage, the self-assurance. You have to trust yourself, be patient. This also talks about your health, having passion and that inner strength. Now, because it is looking at the Nine of Swords, right, the stress is affecting your health. The stress is affecting your health here, and it's creating you to have insomnia, anxiety. I feel like for some of you, you need to use your inner strength and bring that peace that you need and that balance in your life. And I feel like for some of you, it's also talking about pregnancy here, because it is connection with your health. And the Empress card talks about fertility, and I feel like that's also another thing that you may be stressing about, as I mentioned earlier. Then you have the Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles talks about prosperity, sharing, kindness, okay, and having generosity. And I feel like all of this is going to work in your favor. You may even get a bonus of some kind, a raise, or even a new job. But I feel like for some of you, it's more of a recognition at work, Libra. Then you have the Eight of Pentacles, and this talks about dedication, education, quality. It talks about learning something. So you're learning something, or going to learn something that's going to improve your work life. Okay, or maybe you're even learning to you're learning to save money for a situation that you may be dealing with, or you have learned because of from your past. And you also got an extra card, and that is the Five of Pentacles. And this talks about insecurity, worrying about the loss of money, isolation. For some of you, you may be feeling isolated. Others of you, I do see you worrying about money. And again, this is affecting your health. It's giving you insomnia. As you see here, this is all here. And this talks about your health here. And this is you, you're stressing, you have an anxiety about losing money. Let's see what else you got. So you've got the Knight of Pentacles, and that talks about trust, stability, and growth. I wouldn't even worry about, we talked about the Judgment card already, reflecting on your past. And I feel like for some of you, you are reflecting that you lost money, and now you're learning, and you're saying, you know what, I'm going to start to save. I'm going to start to save here. For some of you, I feel like you were isolated in your past. You felt isolated in your past. You had insecurities, but that's about to change. And now with the Knight of Pentacles, you're growing as a person, and you're also learning to have that stability, and you're learning to trust. And then you have the Hermit card. This is an angel of reflection, and I did see you doing that earlier, reflecting on your past and learning from it. So that's really good. That's really good, Libra, that you are learning from your past and moving forward. So your Oracle card is the Warrior. Okay, and the Warrior, you know, it's someone that moves forward, right? It's whatever you're experiencing right now. It can be in regards to love, or someone you're deeply committed to or protective of and kind to. You know, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's a relationship. And if the person that you're looking for in your life, I feel like you've learned from this person in your past. You've let them go, and you've become a warrior of your own life, because you've learned that, you know what, this isn't the direction that I'm going in, right? You learned something from your past that stressed you out, and you're changing that, and you've made choices to change that. This is also could be talking about a child, okay? It's also talking about you are protected. No matter what it is, whatever journey you're going through in your life, you're also protected. And you don't need to worry, because they're starting new changes here. I mean, the only thing that I saw you reflecting on your past and learning from it, and then now you're learning to trust and grow from it. And this is what this is all about. It's you being the warrior and growing and learning from your past, and no longer letting that hold you back, okay? And that is what I'm seeing for you, Libra. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you would like a personal reading, if you click on the description box below, you can connect with me via Instago. If you have an iPhone, you can download the app for free and connect with me for only $10, and you can get a mini reading, a yes or no type of reading, 7-day reading, just something, very quick, a very quick, 3-card reading. You can also email me. I do have specials listed below, and you can also connect with me via my website and view all the different readings that I offer. And again, I do offer specials if you click on that little description box below. And I also am appreciative of any of you and all of you that have donated to my channel. There is a link that you can donate down below on the description box, or you can visit my website and donate that way as well. And it is through a secure website, and it is through, and you can also donate through my PayPal account, which PayPal is very safe. And, all the donations just helps me keep my channel going, to offer these free readings on YouTube. All right, Libra, I hope to talk to you soon.